Are you, my dear students and viewers? Welcome to Fukirat Online School. First, I am introducing myself. I am Shobos Kumar Dash, Assistant Teacher English at Ataka Keramadali Pilot Secondary School. Now, I am giving an important class on English second paper. I hope, dear students, I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I am also well. So, let's start our class. At first, take your notebook and pen and write some sentences as I write. So, I hope first one, I write a letter. Then they play football. Then he reads a book. Dear students, look at these three sentences and try to guess the underlined words. Here, I hope, can you guess the underlined words? I hope you can guess. All these words are verbs. All these words are verbs. So, what's our today's topic? Our today's topic is verb. I know our today's topic is verb. You know, my dear student, verb is an important item in English grammar to make a sentence. Verb is a mandatory. Verb is a must. Without verb, we cannot make any sentence. So, dear students, verb is considered as an eyeball of a sentence. Verb is considered what? Verb is considered as an eyeball of a sentence. Now, our today's topic, verb. The Bengali meaning of this verb is kriya. Kriya. So, our today's topic, verb. Basically, dear students, basically a sentence needs two basic things. First one, subject and verb. So, without verb, no sentence can be formed, or you cannot make any sentence without verb. So, dear viewers, come to the point, verb. What is verb? So, how can we define verb? So, verb, please, dear students, note it down. Verb. What is verb? So, please note it down on your notebook. A word, problem.
এই এখনই মেসেজ দিছে আনকি দিছে বন্ধ করে দিই
No, এটা হচ্ছে কমেন্ট, নট বন্ধ করে দাও। Dear students, a word that expresses an action and occurrence or a state a state of being, a state of being in a sentence, in a sentence. So dear students, look at this, a word that expresses an action, an occurrence, or a state of being in a sentence is called a verb. So I hope you can understand, you have understood this verb. What is verb? So our today's topic is basically, look at this, dear students, class 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So verb is an important item in English grammar, and it is very useful for the students of secondary level. So our today's class is say for 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So my dear students, now look some examples of verb. Example: read, write, play, swim, watch. Read, write, play, swim, watch, go, come, buy, etc. So all the examples are, all the words are here, verbs. All the examples are here, verbs. I hope you have understood what is verb, and these are the examples of verbs. Now, dear students, come to the point, classification of verbs according to English grammar. Verb can be divided into two types. How many types of verbs, dear students? Verb can be divided into two types. They are finite verb and non-finite verb. Verb can be divided into two types. First one, finite verb and non-finite verb. The Bengali meaning of finite verb: samapika kriya. And the Bengali version of non-finite verb: asamapika kriya. Asamapika kriya. So verb can be divided into these two types. So first one, finite verb. What is finite verb? How can we define finite verb? Now, finite verb. Dear students, please note it down. What is finite verb? Finite verb is a verb that completes a space of a sentence, and it is limited by the number and person of a subject and changes its form according to the rules of tenses. So we can write it on whiteboard. Look the writing and please try to note it down on your notebook. So what is finite verb? A verb that completes a speech of a sentence. A verb that completes a speech of a sentence and which is limited by number and person of a subject. A verb that completes a speech of a sentence and which is limited by number and person of a subject and changes its form according to the rules of tenses is called a finite verb. Finite verb. A verb, dear student, what is finite verb? A verb that completes a speech of a sentence and which is limited by number and person of a subject and changes its form according to the rules of tense. This is called a finite verb. Now look some examples of finite verb. Dear students, I hope you have written this definition on your notebook. Now look some examples of finite verb. Rina reads a book. Rina reads a book. I went to school yesterday. Went. Then okay, dear students, in the first sentence, Rina reads a book. Rina, this is subject. Then be on plus s or es. So this is simple present tense. This sentence is simple present tense because subject plus base form of verb plus if here Rina third person singular number, that's why verb plus is or es. So these examples are simple present tense and this verb is a finite verb. This verb is a finite verb here. The second one, subject, I subject. Went, past form of verb. Dear student, subject plus V2, subject plus V2 plus extension. Subject plus past form of verb plus extension is the structure of simple past tense. So this verb is used here according to the rules of simple past tense. That's why this verb in the sentence is a finite verb. So first sentence reads this is finite verb. In second sentence went this is finite verb. I hope you are clear, my dear student. Now come to the point, non-finite verb. Dear students, non-finite verb is the opposite from the finite verb. So what is non-finite verb? Please note it down. Non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. So, dear students, what is non-finite verb? A verb that cannot complete a speech of a sentence. A verb that cannot complete a speech of a sentence and does not follow the rules. Does not follow the rules of tenses. T-N-S-E-S. Tenses is called non-finite verb. Called a non-finite verb. Dear students, please note it down. What is non-finite verb? Non-finite verb, a verb that cannot complete a speech of a sentence and does not follow the rules of tenses is called a non-finite verb. I hope you have written it on your notebook. Now, see some examples of non-finite verb. I erase these and now see some examples of non-finite verb. Dear students, already we have learned without finite verb no sentence can be formed. So if I want to write a sentence, I need a finite verb. Then I can use one or two non-finite verbs in this sentence. So finite verb is a must to write a sentence. Then we can use one or two or three or four finite verbs. So I saw him going. Then I go to market to buy a shirt. So in these two sentences, the first sentence, how many verbs are here. In the first sentence, there are two verbs. First one saw, second one going. So here I subject, then past form of verb. So this is the example of simple past tense. So this verb is here finite verb because this is used here according to the rules of simple past tense. But this verb going, this verb is used here without following the rules of tense. That is why this verb is a non-finite verb. Non-finite here. So I saw him going. This is finite verb and this is non-finite verb. In the next sentence, I go to market to buy a shirt. Here two verbs are used. To buy. So I subject, then go, present form of verb. So this is the example of a simple present tense. Subject plus be1. So this verb is here finite verb. Go. This verb is here is used as a finite verb. Now to buy. This is a non-finite verb. In similar way, non-finite verb because this verb is used here without following the rules of tense, and it doesn't limited by the number and person of the subject. That is why it is a non-finite verb. So I hope you are clear what is non-finite verb and what is finite verb. Today, dear students, today I will only discuss about non-finite verb, and in my next class I will discuss about finite verbs in details. So today I will discuss only non-finite verb, and my next class I will discuss about finite verb. So dear students, come to the point. Non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs can be divided into how many types? Dear students, I hope you know non-finite verb can be divided into 3 types. How many types, my dear students? I hope you know that non-finite verb can be divided into 3 types. They are participle, gerund, infinitive. Non-finite verb can be divided into these 3 types: participle, gerund, infinitive. Okay, my dear students, what is participle? What is participle? We can say that participle, then gerund, then infinitive. So what is participle? Participle is a non-finite verb, and that is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb as well. So participle is a non-finite verb and it is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb. So this is called participle. This participle, so before classifying participle, we can see some examples of participle. I saw a flying bird. I saw a flying bird. Here, flying. This is finite verb. This is non-finite verb. Here, participle is used. Here, participle is used. Flying. This flying is used here as an adjective. As an adjective. Flying bird. Flying is used here as an adjective. So this is the example of participle that is used as a non-finite verb in this sentence. So dear students, now I will classify participle. Do you know how many types of participle? I hope you know. Participle can be divided into how many types? Dear students, yes, you know participle can be divided into 3 types. Participle can be divided into 3 types. They are present, past, and perfect. So participle can be divided into these 3 types. First one, present participle. Second one, past participle. And third one, perfect participle. So present participle structure, present form of verb plus ing. Past participle V3 form. Past participle form of verb. You know this very well, my dear students. Next one, perfect participle. Having plus past participle form of verb. These are the structures of these 3 participles. Present participle, verb plus ing, past participle, past form of verb, then perfect participle, having plus past participle form of verb. And all are used as a non-finite verb in a sentence, and all these are participle. All these are participle. Now come to the point, present participle. Now come to the point, present participle. Dear students, come to the point. Come to the point. Present participle. Verb. Now present participle. Present participle. What is present participle? Present participle is a non-finite verb, you know, and it is a ing form of verb. Present participle is a ing form of verb that is used. Present participle. So we can define it when the ing form of verb is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb. It is called present participle. It is called present participle. So dear students, note it down on your notebook. When the ing form of a verb and the form of a verb is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb, it is called present participle, and that is a non-finite verb. So in case of present participle, there is a present action. There will be a present action. Now look some examples of present participle. Dear students, look some examples of present participle. First one, this is a moving fan. Moving fan. Here, moving verb plus ing, and that is, dear students, look at these examples. Here, moving verb plus ing form, and that is a non-finite verb and used here as an adjective. That's why this is the example of present participle here. Second one, I saw a crying I saw a crying baby. Here, so this is finite verb. Finite verb. Here, crying. This is present participle. Present participle as non-finite verb. This is crying is used here as an adjective. So this verb is a non-finite verb. So here present participle is used as a non-finite verb. I hope you have understood present participle. Now come to the point, past participle. Come to the point, past participle. Past participle. Dear students, note it down. What is past participle? When the V3 form of a verb is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb, it is called past participle. It is called past participle. Please note it down. V3 form, past participle form of verb. When the past participle form of a verb is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb, this is the main target, adjective and verb. So as it is non-finite verb, so here verb and it is used as an adjective. For example, he sat on a broken chair. Dear student, look at this example. He sat on. This is B2. This is subject. So this is finite verb. Broken chair. Here B3 form or past participle form is used. Broken chair. This is used as an adjective. As an adjective. So broken. This verb is a non-finite verb and past participle. This is past participle. In this sentence, past participle is used here as a non-finite verb. I hope you have understood. Then you can see another example. This is my lost pen. Lost pen. This is my lost pen. This is finite verb and lost. Past participle form of verb. Lose, lost, lost. So here lost is here as an adjective. So this is past participle as non-finite verb in this sentence. So dear students, I hope you have understood past participle and now come to the point, perfect participle. Dear students, note it down. I erase this. Perfect participle. Third one. Perfect participle. Is it clear? Perfect participle, is it clear? Okay. Dear students, perfect participle. So what is perfect participle? The formation of perfect participle I have already tell you. Perfect participle, structure of perfect participle, having plus V3, having plus past participle form is the structure of perfect participle. So dear students, perfect participle having plus past participle form of verb and it is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb. So having plus V3 form of a verb is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb is called perfect participle. Let's see some examples of perfect participle. Dear students, perfect participle having plus V3. You have to remember this structure. Now see some examples. Having had my breakfast. Having had my breakfast, I go to school. Having had my breakfast, I go to school. Here, having had. This is past participle form of verb. Have, that means khawa. Having had my breakfast, I go to school. Here, this subject, this is finite verb. So, having plus V3. This is here is used as a non-finite verb and it is perfect participle. It is perfect participle. Now we can see another example. Having having taken the bag. The thief having taken the bag, the thief ran away. Yeah, having plus V3. Having plus V3. Having taken the bag, the thief ran away. In Bengali, meaning of this sentence, চোর ব্যাগ নিল এবং পালিয়ে গেল. That's why having plus V3 here is used as perfect participle as a non-finite verb in this sentence. Dear students, I hope you have understood what is perfect participle and how can use a perfect participle in a sentence as a non-finite verb. Okay, dear students, we have already finished participle. We have already finished participle. Now I erase this, and now I am coming to the point. Gerund. What is gerund? Gerund is also a non-finite verb. Gerund. Gerund. I have already written the formation of gerund. Verb plus ing. Verb plus ing. Verb 1 plus ing. Present participle is also verb plus ing, and gerund is also the same verb 1 plus ing. Dear students, there is a question that what is the difference between gerund and present participle? Both the structures are same, verb 1 plus ing. Here, how can we find out gerund and participle, or how can we differentiate gerund and present participle? Present participle verb 1 plus ing and gerund verb 1 plus ing, but there is a difference. Dear student, there is a difference that present participle is used in a sentence as an adjective and verb. Adjective and verb. But gerund is used in a sentence as a noun and verb. This is the main difference between a present participle and gerund. So I hope you have understood gerund and present participle. The difference between gerund and present participle. Okay, my dear students, now gerund, the ing form of a verb, the ing form of a verb that is used in a sentence as a noun and verb is called gerund. That at first note it down, the definition of gerund. When the ing form of a verb is used in a sentence as a noun and a verb, it is called verb. It is called a gerund. It is called a gerund. Dear students, please note it down. When the ing form of a verb is used in a sentence as a noun and verb, it is called a gerund. In a sentence, gerund, we can find a gerund as a subject or as an object. Look some examples of gerund, and then I hope you will be clear. You will clear gerund. See some examples. Walking. Walking is a good exercise. Walking is a good exercise. So here, walking. This is gerund. Because in this sentence, this ing form of verb is used here as a noun. So this verb is a non-finite verb and it is gerund. It is gerund. Walking is a good exercise. Then I like swimming. SWIMMING. I like swimming. Here, swimming is example of gerund. Dear students, I hope you have understood gerund. We have already finished participles, 3 types of participles, and then we have finished gerund. Dear students, I hope you will be able to know well about non-finite verb through this learning. Now I will go to the point infinitive. 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 The structure of infinitive: 2 plus b1. Infinitive. 2 plus base form of verb. This is not present form. This is the base form of verb. 2 plus base form of verb. The structure of infinitive. It is used in a sentence as a noun, adjective, adverb, as well as verb. So what is infinitive, dear students? Infinitive is used in a sentence. Infinitive, 2 plus base form of verb. 2 plus base form of verb is used in a sentence. Used in a sentence as an adjective, noun, adverb, as well as verb. So what is infinitive? Infinitive is used in a sentence, a 2 plus base form of verb is used in a sentence as a adjective, noun, adverb, as well as verb. It is called. It is okay. You can use here when. When to plus base form of verb is used in a sentence as an adjective, noun, adverb, as well as verb. It is called infinitive. Infinitive. Okay, dear students, let's see some examples of infinitives. To tell a lie is a great sin. To tell a lie. Here, this is used as a noun. To tell a lie is a great sin. So this verb is finite verb and this is non-finite verb, and it is infinitive. It is infinitive. Now we can see another example of infinitive. I went to market to buy. I went to market to buy a book. Here, to buy. This is also an infinitive. So I hope you have understood all the items I have already finished. So these infinitive, I hope you can clear. Infinitive and first one, second one. 1, 2. Please note it down. Dear students, I hope you have understood non-finite verb. Okay. Now I can remind you that verb can be divided into two types: finite verb and non-finite verb. Here today I have discussed non-finite verbs. So non-finite verbs can be divided into three types: participle, gerund, and infinitive. And participle can be divided into three types: present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Now gerund, and at last we have already discussed infinitive. So this is the end of today's class. I hope, dear students, you have understood the non-finite verb very well. If you practice more and more, I hope you will be able to get a good command over this verb. So at last, dear students, now we are facing a very pandemic situation due to COVID-19. So dear students, pray for me. I also pray for you. And we stay home and be safe. Thank you very much. And last of my class, I want to give thanks one of my best students, Mahialo. He is a very good student in my school, and he reads in class 10. Who uh, who helps me to take the classes standing behind the camera, and I am very grateful to Fokirat Online School, and I want to give thanks to the members, all members of Fokirat Online School, especially Fazal sir. So thank you very much. Thank you all.